to their families, so do we. And in any way, shape, or form does this not give you the right to disrespect them. Okay, this is just an educational video so that they know what's on here, like what's on the contract. Deprivation of rights under color of law. Section 242 of this title makes it a crime, guys. It's a crime when somebody tells you, hey, put on a mask or do this, do that. Something that's against your constitutional, something that's against your constitution, it makes it a crime. It's right there. Section 242 of Title 18 makes it a crime for a person acting under color of any law to willfully deprive a person of a right or privilege protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States. So they're breaking the law. The stores are breaking the law, not me. I mean, it's the stores breaking the law, not me. For the purpose of Section 242, acts under color of law include acts not only done by federal, state, or local officials within their lawful authority, but also acts done beyond the bounds of that official's lawful authority. If the acts are done while the official is purporting to or pretending to act in the performance of his or her official duties, persons acting under color of law within the meaning of this statute include police officers, prison guards, and other law enforcement officials, as well as judges, care providers in public health facilities, and or others who are acting as public officials. It is not necessary that the crime be motivated by animus towards the race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, or national origin of the victim. The offense is punishable by a range of imprisonment up to a life term or death penalty, depending upon the circumstances of the crime and resulting injury. So let's talk about ordinances, statutes, and regulations. Title 18, USC Section 242. Remember, guys, this is in DOJ, Department of Justice, DOJ website. Whoever under color of any law, statute, ordinance, or regulation, or custom willfully subjects any person in any state, territory, commonwealth, possession, or district to the deprivation of any rights, privileges, or immunities secured or protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States shall be fined under this title or imprisoned no more than 1 year, or both. So they're telling you how bad it is for somebody to violate your constitutional rights. And if bodily injury results from the acts committed in a violation of this section, or if such acts include the use, attempted use, or threatened use of a dangerous weapon, explosive, or fire, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 10 years, or both. And if death results from the acts committed in violation of this section, or such acts include kidnapping, or a attempted to kidnap, aggravated sexual abuse, or attempt to commit aggravated sexual abuse, or an attempt to kill, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for any term, years, or for life, or both, or may be sentenced to death. That's how bad it is when somebody violates your constitutional rights. That's how serious it is, guys. That's how bad. Like, it's serious. So it's your right to walk out without a mask. You can do so. I mean, it's your right. Freedom of speech is the First Amendment. That's your right. They can't deny you that. Okay. This is another one, but let me see. It is unlawful to enforce 6 feet separation, as it restricts the movement of an individual and may be construed as false imprisonment. Declaring this as your store policy does not absolve you from your violation of the law. So what I showed you is law. You take this paper and it's law. Declaring this as your store policy, like when they say, oh, it's policy, you have to wear a mask, it doesn't mean the policy cannot break the law. In other words, if I open up a store and I say, oh, people can steal in my store. It's a policy. You there's a sign there with a guy with a mask stealing, so you can steal. It's against the law. If it's against the law, that's what it is. It's against the law. You can't make it your store policy because it's against the law. It's theft. You can't do that. Okay, that's what these stores need to understand. There's no regulation on the books that require you to operate your business outside with plexiglass dividers or restricting the number of patrons. Regulations are the laws and are created through administrative law-making procedure by departments and agencies to fulfill and carry out statutory law. When a regulation is passed, it is given a code number and written into the Texas Code of Regulations, TCR. So where's the code that it's illegal for me to not wear a mask? Like, there's no code. It has to go through Congress and through several steps. You don't just make a law right here, right now. Like, you can't do that. There's ways of doing this. No regulations are on the books that require mask distancing and other protocols. Violating the above-mentioned laws and concealing your identity with a face covering may elevate the criminal charges against you for denying entry to a person in this jurisdiction. And I would urge you guys to go to thehealthyamerican.org. Not only that, these businesses are like, they can sue them. Like, if you work there and they tell you to wear a mask, you can sue them. It's against OSHA regulations. And here's the title. Standard number. That's the code. That's the number. You can look it up under OSHA. And I'm telling you guys, you're supposed to be at a 19.5 oxygen percent. That's the oxygen level all over the world, 19.5. When you wear these masks, you're reducing it to like a 14 or 15. And it says here, guys, it says air is considered oxygen deficient at concentrations of 16 to 19.5%. Workers engaged in any entry form can become systematic as their tissue fails to obtain the oxygen necessary to function properly. So that's why you have all these headaches and your head hurts and whatnot. Increased breathing rates, accelerated heartbeat, and impaired thinking or coordination occur more quickly in an oxygen deficient environment. Okay, even a momentary loss of coordination may be devastating to a worker if it occurs while the worker is performing a potentially dangerous activity. So it says here, guys, I mean, even look at oxygen levels from 10 to 14% faulty judgment, intermittent respiration, and exhaustion can be expected even with minimal exertion. Like, you could just be standing there and you'd be deficient on oxygen. Breathing air containing 6 to 10% oxygen results nausea, vomiting, lethargic movements, and perhaps unconsciousness. Breathing air containing less than 6%, like, it's even produces convulsions. Then apnea. Like, it's not good, guys. God didn't make me with a mask. Our bodies are really advanced. Like, we're way advanced. We don't need stuff on our face. Not only that, it doesn't even work. The box, it even says in the box, this product is an ear loop. This product is not a respirator and will not provide protection against COVID-19, coronavirus, or other viruses or contaminants. It's on there, guys. It's on the box. I've seen the boxes. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys, because it's getting old to go to a store and then they're telling you that you got to wear a mask. I'm telling you, you don't have to. It's unlawful. Like, I'm surprised that no lawyers civil rights lawyers have reached out to people of Laredo. There's tons of people that have been rejected service, that have been told to leave the store and all that. So this is the law, guys. I mean, you could take it however you want, but here's the law. I mean, I'm not lying. It's right here. It's against my religion. It's right there. 42 U.S. 2000. And you are engaged in commerce. Gasoline stations. You guys sell food. Okay. They're like, oh, pues I'm going to call police. Pues I'm like, okay, well, just tell them to go over, because all that's going to happen is that I'm just going to tell them to enforce this right here. Now, if you deny me service, Section 242 of Title 18 makes it a crime for a person acting under color of law and to willfully deprive a person of a right or privilege protected by the Constitution or laws in the United States. It's a crime. It's telling you right there. It makes it a crime. It's a crime for a person, and it's all there, dude. It's a crime. All right? So that's just really what I wanted to say, and I hope this helps, guys. So just print this stuff out, and they deny you service, get you a lawyer and lawyer up, man. Get you a civil rights lawyer or a constitutional lawyer, because I haven't seen any civil rights lawyers doing anything about it. I haven't heard nothing on the news. Stay safe out there, guys, and God bless you.